I return, cup full of coconut water, and ready to get back at this. Also, welcome back, Oris, and thank you for keeping everyone entertained with all the emotes. Alright, let's get back to the beavers. Come on, why does it always take so long to load in? There they are. Loppy, hello! Thank you very much for the resub. Oh, and right off the bat, a redeem of a random fact. Let me get my book. Let's see. Let's see. What have I got? Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. A giraffe has exactly the same number of vertebrae in its neck as a human does. I figured you might know that, Loppy, but it's possible that Oris didn't. Also, thank you very much for the resubscribe. It is much appreciated. And thank you, Oris. I am pleased to provide nice facts. Sometimes. Some of my facts are cursed knowledge. It must be admitted. But yes, so many beavers. I have so many beavers. And Loppy, look! The great big box of paranoia has been completed. The box of paranoia is done, so now I have the builders actually, they're making a statue here instead. I built an anti-hole. So just in case this water overfills this area and goes splashing over this way, it doesn't fill in the hole that is this mine. And there are 2 days left in this drought. And eventually I'm going to have to go and do the math for the production district to find out if they're going to have enough water. I have 2 more unemployed beavers. Where? Well, one of them is here. I can make use of that. They can work at the farm. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? A rice pudding experiment. Oh, interesting. Is it an experiment in that he has not made rice pudding before, or is it an experiment as in a new recipe? With coconut cream. Oh, coconut rice pudding. That sounds good. That sounds pretty good. Alright, where is that last unemployed beaver? It's here. Only one thing for it. Only one thing for it. Migrate a beaver to new metal. That's what we're doing. No raisins? Oh. I mean, it can be rice pudding without raisins, but it's just not very pleasant. They planted one sunflower. The two of them planted one sunflower. That's amazing. Oh, nope, now they put in two. They planted two whole sunflowers. Look at them go. Well, that's everybody's different, Loppy. As I put raisins in a lot of things that raisins would not ordinarily be put in. Like, I always put raisins in my oatmeal, too. Well, unless it's the maple syrup flavor. The maple syrup flavor oatmeal is weird with raisins. Raisins taste weird with maple syrup. That is something I found out by accident. Yes. Dried fruit is the best. Although I must admit, I'm not... I wish that dried papaya had a different texture. I wish it were more leathery and less gritty. Because dried papaya is the best flavor, but I have texture issues with it. But I have to admit, my favorite dried fruit is dried pineapple. Because it's practically candy. And also, because it's being dried out and stuff, it doesn't irritate my stomach the way that fresh pineapple does, so I can actually eat it! A baked rice pudding? You know, my preferred rice pudding recipe is in fact a baked one. I know that you can do the double boiler recipe type, but I hate having to stand over the thing. Oh, bread pudding, that's a very divisive topic around these parts. I will eat bread pudding if it's put in front of me. I never make it, and my partner refers to it as leftover pudding. So you can tell what the opinion is in that But yeah, I prefer rice pudding. Just the custardiness with the raisins. And if I've baked it just right, it has that little slightly caramelized layer right on the top. It's been a long time since I made a rice pudding. I know how to make many desserts, but I don't let myself make desserts very often unless I become a little, round. So many births! Oh my goodness. As I kind of know the method of making bread pudding. My parents actually have a really interesting recipe that uses a pineapple liqueur, actually. But I have to admit, it's not really my favorite thing. And the fact that my partner is just not a big fan, there's no reason for me to try. But sometimes in the dead of winter is really nice to make a rice pudding. Large amounts of starches keep us warm through the Canadian winter. Okay, and I forgot to check in on production, so I have no idea how their water's doing. They have enough for another day. I assume. I hope. Okay, drought is over. Drought is over. And now it's time to find out if I have completely messed up my water flow or not. Actually, you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? I'll completely close the floodgates. And that way, if I've messed it up, I can drop them entirely. And let some more water into production. Okay, here comes the water. Let's find out if my experiment bears fruit. I'm not sure what the right term for this is, but... Okay, water. Lots of water. This part's very pretty. I love this part. Is it going to work, though? That's the question. Okay, it's filling in. It's filling in. It's backing up. It's filling in. It's rising. Come on. It's rising. It's rising. It's rising. Come on. Just a little bit further. Rise! Okay, it's working so far. It's working so far. Okay, it's made it to the secondary dam. It's still rising. It's rising. Come on. Come on, go over. Go over. It's not going over. It just stopped. What's happening? Wait, wait, there it goes. There it goes. Is it working? Is it working? Oh, please let it be working. It's working! Oh, I did it! Alright, turn the pumps back on, turn the pumps back on, turn the pumps back on. Okay. And then the water wheel starts turning. Do they? Yes! Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, I've done it. I've done it. I'm pausing because I'm noticing some deaths. Look at how deep that water is. Oh, you can't see the bottom anymore. It's great. All right. Okay. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. All right. Okay, and now I can lay out my carrots. And this is so green. It's so much greener than I expected. The green has gone so far. Oh, this is beautiful. This is... Oh, I'm so pleased. Alright, carrots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually, that's perfectly 18. That is perfectly 18 right there. I'll put in one extra row, you know, just in case. And that makes room for another pump, should I need one. And... oh, they got the monument built. Look at that. Very busy beavers. Okay, and... I'm going to unpause the aquatic farmhouse. And spatterdock is what I want to plant here. Don't need a lot of it. Don't need a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We'll put in 21 the way that we did for the carrots. And actually what I'm gonna do is reduce this. We'll put one worker in each one. Oh, right, and I had 2 deaths of old age that I still hadn't counted. Back to the death tracker. Skipping right past 42 to 43. Oh, I am ridiculously pleased. Okay. I love watching the beavers swim. This is great. I have made such good decisions. Flooded building. And it disappears as soon as I click on it. Alright, I should do that more often. Alright, we have carrots and sunflowers. We have some spatterdock. Once we have spatterdock, I can unpause the grill and we can start grilling. Water is being pumped. I'm going to stop sending water. I'm gonna let production keep sending chestnuts because we're not actually harvesting any chestnuts here. Okay, so, and also like I'm not actually getting any food out of this yet. Nothing is mature. Okay. I'll get that spatter dock planted. And, well, it's time. Let's start building the mine. I've only got to bring 250 logs, 200 treated planks, and 350 gears to this location. I'm sure it won't take long. And 2 more beavers died of old age just contemplating that. Wow. And I thought the stairs were deadly. Admittedly, they've got to carry all that stuff up one flight of stairs and then down a whole bunch of others. But, you know, the majority of the carrying is down. This is probably going to take them at least a couple of days. The 250 logs, particularly, we don't actually have enough storage for 250 logs here. So that's gonna take a bit. Although apparently they've decided to do the logs first because they've got them on hand, you see. Okay, I have this set at high priority. This is a priority. This is a priority. Alright, we're looking good. I have no idea how many beavers the mine employs. Right now I have every beaver in this district employed. But who knows when that's going to change. But yeah, this is good. I've diverted the river through here and look at how vibrant and alive it is. I'm going to have crops. Come to think of it, what are we looking like? 9 whole chestnuts. What is my district limit on chestnuts? Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna up that. I have more beavers now. Why is production not bringing... Well, it'll be worked out one way or another, I suppose. Production has so many roasted chestnuts they could share easily. Man, and look at me. I was so worried that this pump wouldn't be appropriately submerged. Look at it. Oh, I'm so happy my planning has borne such fruit. And 2 more beavers of old age as the day dawns. See, now they're going by 2s and 3s. They were all going by 1s before my break. Maybe I should have taken my break earlier. Okay, so production is... They've got enough water for the time being, but it would be really nice if they had more. Oh, and they got their Lido finished while I wasn't looking. Excellent. Now they have a swimming hole. In the literal and the figurative. Okay, things are going pretty well. The heck is this song doing? I've not been using my own the compilations that I dug up lately. I've been using a YouTube radio station and for the last couple of streams, and yeah, I don't even know what this song's doing. They insist upon bringing all the logs first. It's going to be a really long time before I have a mine. I'm going to have mature spatterdock before I have a mine. Also, there are 16 beavers in this district now. Right, I was planting enough for my number of beds, not for my actual number of beavers. That makes more sense. I remember my own actions from earlier this evening, I swear. But yeah, I think they might need more food. I worry about their levels of grilled chestnuts. It seems very low to me. I worry that production is not actually delivering. Because, yeah, production is sitting on a giant pile of roasted chestnuts. There's absolutely no reason for them not to be bringing these nearly 5,000 grilled chestnuts over to the new mining district. Another old age death. Trying to figure out where it keeps flooding around here. Two more old age deaths while I was trying to figure out where the flooding was. Okay. The water looks really shallow here right now. Okay, there it goes. There it's correcting. I don't understand why the water surges. This is exactly why I built the box of paranoia. This is beautiful. I'm really enjoying this. I should have given this more steps. It would have looked really cool. Oh well. It's a bit late to be doing that now, I think. The explosives will work underwater, but... oh well. I'll make do with the number of steps that this currently has. You'd think that the width of this would contain any surges. But no. What if I were to drop the floodgates? Just a little. Would it still flow? Let's experiment and find out. We'll do it in the overnight. The water does not rise high enough. Interesting. But maybe it will help with the surges? Like there some goes over. I don't know if I've made things better or worse. Everybody still seems to be getting the correct amounts of water, though. Maybe it'll just spread the surges out this way. I'm grasping at straws, aren't I? What is this way? Absolutely nothing. Wow. That's all. That's a whole lot of empty space. I could have put the production district there, but I would have needed dynamite to do it, which I needed the production district to make. I wonder if I need a second pump for this district. I might need a second pump for this district. Oh boy. Oh wow. That's 3 more. 3 more for the tracker. Which brings us to 52. You know, the hole that the mine is going to be built in is very pretty when it's in an area that is receiving enough water to be fertile. I mean, I've seen in other people's games, like, they run water past or over one of these, and all these sort of dark colored veins on here actually turn out to be vines, and they're beautiful. And then you tear them down for the metal, but they're really pretty if you bring water to the ground around them. My sunflowers and carrots have matured. Look at that! New metal is starting to produce its own food. I worry that 1 pump is not going to be enough. But yeah, at the moment, I can have a maximum of 18 beavers here. 18 times 3 is 54. And I have 119 here, so depending on how many beavers the mine needs to run, I might be okay with the 1 pump and the 1 tank. Maybe. Assuming we can get the tank full before the next drought. That's going to be the major test. Oh my goodness, what just happened? 4 beavers just died of old age as the new day dawned. Why do they always die at dawn? Is it because they can't see? The light is still too dim, they fall down the stairs? Because I'm sure it must be all the stairs that's killing the beavers. I'm going to run with this until everybody is super tired of it. So, you know, settle yourself in for the long haul here. How are we doing? We're still bringing logs. Oh man, look at how good this looks. Oh, I'm loving this. This is my smallest district, but I think it might be my prettiest. Tank's nearly half full. Awesome. It is gonna take forever to build this thing. You know what? I'm gonna install a Lido just because I can. And just because I can, I'm going to install it like right here where the current is super, super fast. Oh, it's 1 block longer. It's 1 block longer than the area. That's great. I can deal with that. I know how to deal with that. You put a block down. And then you put the Lido on top of it. And then you put a path to there. And just because you put a shrub right in that square because it's not very useful otherwise. Eventually I am going to have to deliver planks to this district again so that they'll finish those stairs. Or I could just delete them. I don't need them. You know what? I'm gonna delete them. I do not need you. Pity about those 2 planks, but eh. You know what? I don't need this path either. It's really hard to see this path, but I don't need it. Wait a minute. Haha! Okay, I did get it. See, I remember my hotkeys sometimes. There is a way to, you know, make the water pretty transparent like this. I don't like to keep it this way because it's a lot less beautiful. But yeah, I should really remember this hotkey more often, especially now that I have this deep water section that I can't see the bottom of. But yeah, all things considered, you know what? Little bit of priority. Little bit of priority. 12 logs for a bush! That's really impressive. Why do you need 12 logs for a bush? Oh well. I'll be honest, I am delaying just a little bit because I don't actually know what to do with this game once I have that mine built. So that's my problem. And I've had an old age death, but it looks like there's only the one today. So let's take care of that. So yeah, we'll have them build their box and their lido and their bush before they start working on the mine again. Oh, but they need planks. They need planks for the lido. That's my mistake. Okay, 30 planks for the lido. Set the district limit to 30 planks. Yep, like that. And then... Whee! New route of planks. Yep, there we go. Eventually they'll have 30 planks. And then they'll be able to build their lido. I have 12 baby beavers overall, and oh wait, 13. Another one was born. There are 13 child and baby beavers currently in my colony. This pleases me in its own way. And one unemployed beaver. Where is my unemployed beaver? Where are you? You're here. Rename a beaver. Okay, Oris, what do you want the beaver renamed to? What shall I have a beaver do? You want a beaver named Bob. Okay, you're going to have to wait until daylight because the beavers are all inside right now where I can't reach them. But as soon as I spot a baby beaver at dawn, you'll get a Bob. What do I do with this extra beaver? Congratulations, you're a hauler now. But yes, the younglings should emerge soon. There's one. You can tell the young ones because they're not going towards the building areas. Alright. Formerly Kijavi has become Bob. Do you want just Bob or do you want Bob the Beaver? Alright, Bob it is. Bob of the New Metal District is now staring at a fire and contemplating their renaming. And then 2 more deaths of old age. Alright, we're up to 59 already. Will tonight's stream beat last week's stream? That is the question. Last week's stream, we made it to 64 beaver deaths by old age. Are we going to make it past that number this week? That is the question. And that's another one. Okay. Back to the tracker. We are now at an even 60. Will more than 4 beavers die in the next 45 minutes? That is the question. The answer is probably yes. All right. So I was trying to keep track of how many planks they have here. They already have 30 planks here? Dang. Alright. Stop sending planks. Unpause Lido. We shall give them leisure before we give them work. That's what I'm doing now. Building lacks workers. Oh man, my Holland post is empty again. Okay. This is probably going to be a self-correcting problem at some point, but we'll pause some more science so that we can have haulers. Because we dearly need them. Look at these beavers sitting here being lazy. Well, actually, that's not down to the haulers. That's because the wood yards are full. Because the haulers are not hauling to the factories. That's what's happening. So many berries I have no use for. Okay, yes, building lacks materials. That happens regularly. Which one is it this time? It's the grill! Oh, you lack potatoes. The heck? Where are all the potatoes? Still growing, apparently. Do we really have no raw potatoes? We have 4 raw potatoes in the entire district. That is amazing. It'll be fine. There'll be more potatoes someday. They'll have to mature at some point, right? Production is all about efficiency. Whoa. Bob the Beaver is now an adult. I don't actually... Apparently Bob is employed somewhere now, but where? Oh, there he is. Bob's a hauler. I have a lot more haulers than I need currently, but I assume that I will be employing them, a bunch of them in the mine. And water is looking pretty good. The water is looking pretty good. It's because we've got so many haulers, honestly. And how are we going here? Still chugging away, bringing those logs. I guess they're just gonna do them in the order listed. So they'll bring all the logs, then they'll bring all the treated planks, and then they'll bring all the gears. So it's gonna take longer to build even than I estimated. Because they don't have enough logs. It's not possible for them to have enough logs because I can only store 180 logs at a time. But they've got their Lido built. Look at that beautiful thing. And they're using it. And not getting swept away by the current. It's awesome. I should probably give them more leisure in this area. The Lido 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? Actually, let's use this. All right. Lido can hold 7 beavers. Campfire can hold 5 beavers. It's math time again. 7 plus 5 equals 12, which I have 18 beavers in this district. I need someplace else for them to hang out. I need a place where at least 4 more beavers can hang out. What if I gave them a rooftop terrace? I think I might be able to figure out something. Yeah, if I'm a little creative with platforms, I think I can do this. Or I could turn it... No, them getting into that would be very difficult. But if I put it this way... Oh, there's an idea. Okay. I need a double platform. And a single platform. Okay, we're doing it. And then that goes there. And then another single platform. Can go here. Yeah, here is fine. And then stairs. And a path. And a path. And now I have to figure out how many planks I just ordered. This only uses logs, so that's fine. Alright, that's 4. That's 4. So that's 4. So that's 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. Plus 4 is 20. I need 20 planks. I need to pause. Okay. Alright. Set district limits. I think it's already set to 20, but I'm going to double check. Oh, it's set to 30. See, that's why I check. We set that to 20. And back here, send planks. Please, thank you, and have a good night. Oh, and yesterday while I was planning, more beavers died. Every time I stop to plan, beavers die and I don't notice. 3 beavers died on the 11th. 3 of them. Okay, and just because I'm me while I'm at this, once we have the planks, I'm gonna nudge the priority. Just nudge. Nudge! There we go. And then we will have leisure spots for every single beaver in the district. Once we have the planks, which we should hopefully have soon over here. Which we already have over here. Man, that was fast. Okay. Stop sending planks. And unpause all this stuff. There we go. Do we have raw spatterdock yet? That's the question. Nope. Because these are only 80... They're nearly done. They're almost ready. Another day or two, maybe? Dang, they got those platforms built fast. They're going to have a spectacular view of the cube of my paranoia once their rooftop terrace is built. But yeah, what does the Lido actually do for the beavers? Yes, hi. What are your needs being taken care of? Nutrition, social life. A Lido is not social life. It is fun, which increases working speed. All right. I will absolutely take that. I mean, they're beavers. How could swimming not be fun for them? I love how the little beaver homes light up at night. It's so nice. In the meantime, since I am constantly checking on it, how's the water... Oh my god. How's the water doing since we have another drought coming up? Okay, it feels like it's been a really short time since the previous drought, but we seem to be almost okay here. How are we doing over here? Doing pretty good here. Doing pretty good here. Might have to start sending water from the Prime District to New Metal, depending on how long the drought is. I just, I don't think they're going to fill this tank in time. And what is this? Unconnected. Oh, because they still haven't built the stairs. Well, that's a problem that will solve itself. Because beavers build things. There we go. Now every beaver in New Metal has someplace to go in the evening when they are not working. And in fact, there's extra spaces, so they have a selection. And of course, the babies can just hang out there. Come to think of it, I know that the rooftop terrace increases the fertility of adults, but what does it actually do for immature beavers? Oh, it makes them grow up faster. Huh. What does the campfire do for them? Makes them grow up faster. Well, I think I'm noticing a theme. What does the Lido do? It makes them grow up faster. Okay then. Well, you know, as long as I never have more deep beavers in any district than I have beds for them, it's all good. And right now I apparently have 6 beds free, so we're good. That's overall, not just here. If there were 6 beds free here in New Metal, I would be very concerned. Extremely concerned, even. So, how's the big project coming? You know, I don't think they're going to finish this before I end stream. It's nice to see all these grown up and born notices rather than death notices. I'm liking this. Building lacks power. I bet we're out of wind again. But yeah, this is looking good. I'm liking the water situation that I'm dealing with. We'll see how New Metal makes it through the drought. That's gonna be the big question mark. But yeah, the rooftop terrace makes adult beavers more fertile, which, as long as I don't end up with more beavers than I have beds, it's all good. But I forget what the campfire does, actually. Let's just... Not the path. Hey, look, it's Bob! Hey, Bob, how are you affected by campfires? It makes you more fertile. Alright then, Bob. You do you. Bob is working very hard, Oris. In more ways than one, apparently. I'm a little sad because there's so few sunflowers that the moment that they bloom, the beaver comes and harvests them, so I hardly get to enjoy the sunflowers in this district. But it's probably better than ending up with the giant fields of food that I have in the other districts. I mean, I can enjoy the sunflowers. I love the sunflowers, but I have a lot of surplus food. I have very, very massive amounts of surplus food. And very full warehouses, by the way. Oh, by the way. Why? Well, dang, says I. But yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Still waiting for that drought to come. Oh, look at that! They are going to fill this tank before the drought. 300 water should see 18 beavers through a drought. I hope. Oh, please let me have done the math right. One more day to the drought, still delivering logs. Oh, so much birth. There has been so much birth in the last few days before the drought. I do wonder if I have enough leisure places for a production district. I feel like maybe I don't. This production has 39 beds. Oh, 39 beavers. And 2 rooftop let's see. Hold on. I have 2 rooftop terraces, so that's 12. Alright, that's 12. I have a Lido, so that's 7. And I have a temple, that's 15. Which means I'm 5 short because that adds up to 34. I need 1 more location for them. Unless I put down a campfire somewhere and forgot about it. Did I put down a campfire around here anywhere and forget about it? I did not. So there's constantly 5 beavers who have no place to hang out. I could put in a second Lido. I have the room, I think. Like I could put in a second one here. Yeah, I'm gonna put in a second Lido. That's what I'm gonna do. More platforms! I decide to do this just as the drought is coming, because that's just the kind of manager I am. They'll take care of that. They'll get to it. They'll do the thing. One more day to the drought. How are we doing on this? Getting there, eventually. Oh, the spatter dock's mature. Alright, let's unpause the grill. We got mature spatter dock to fry up. Ah, the grill. She's grilling. Look at it go. New metal is quite adorable. Oh, and we have another death by old age. Which means that we have now matched last week's total. As of this moment, we have matched last week's total of beavers who have entered the great beyond by way of old age. I am thrilled that my water plan is working. And look at that, production is almost full of water. It's a very good start. Prime is definitely full of water. Perfect. Okay. And New Metal's tank is full. For the sake of New Metal, once the drought starts and I know how long it's going to be, I will do the math for them to find out if they're going to have enough water to see it through. but they have an advantage that the other districts don't, in that they have this giant pool to pump from. So if they don't have enough water, they have a lot of water to fall back on. It will kill the Spatterdock, but they have a lot of water to fall back on. So there is that. And tomorrow the drought begins. Building lacks materials. I bet it's the bakery again. It shouldn't be because I have 2 grist mills and so much wheat, but... Oh no, look at that. It's the potato grill again. There's 1 potato in the entirety of amongst all of my beavers. There is 1 raw potato. That's kind of impressive, I gotta say. Alright, pause. 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 That district will take care of itself. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Oh. And pause. The day dawns. The day dawns upon the drought. How will new metal do for the 6-day drought? Okay. They already drank a bunch of water, so this is going to be fun. Alright. Alright, here we go. 18 beavers times 3 times 6 equals 324. They will not, in fact, have enough water to see them through this drought. They're going to need a more water tank, which I will figure out at some point, somehow. It's a pity that the water tanks face the way they do, because, like, this is a perfect spot. But I won't be able to face it in a sane direction. I don't think. So, we find out that for 18 beavers, I'm going to need to store more than 300 water at a time for the length of droughts that I'm getting these days. Probably the best thing would be to put in a new, another big water tank, but I'm just not sure where to put one. Like, I would love to put one here. But I'm honestly not entirely certain how to work out the stairs thing. This is probably where them not having actually... Yeah, they haven't brought any gears to the mine at all. Okay. Alright. If I delete this little section of path here, then I can put down a big water tank like so. And put in a platform. Wait. I see. Okay, 2 platforms. And then Yes, like that. Like that. Okay, so 34, 38. I need my calculator. I can't carry numbers in my head. Okay. 30 plus 12? Yeah, plus 12 is 42. I need 42 planks. Alright. Pause. 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 Set district distribution limits to 42. And add a route of planks coming over here. There we go. We have enough gears already stored because the mine. So I'll just have them build the tank with the planks that should hopefully be arriving soon. Here, planks. Here, planks, 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 planks. Oh, that's the water stopping. Still got lots of water. Things are still growing. Okay, we've already got 25 planks. These beavers can carry so many planks at a time. It's amazing. And yeah, we can let the drought get fairly far in before having to start deliver water from the Prime District again. I have unemployed beavers. Why do I have unemployed beavers? I'm trying to track my planks. Where are my unemployed beavers? They're here. I have unemployed beavers here? We are not amused. Okay, they're gonna be haulers, I guess. One more plank, come on! Bring the plank. Just bring one more plank, that's all I'm asking. One plank short, and I am not feeling fine. Please, I need planks. Well, I don't need planks, plural, actually. I just need one more plank. Can a beaver just not take 5 minutes and bring a plank? No? Why is one plank too much to ask before you all go to bed? Darn it. Alright then, alright. You're just gonna make me suffer like this then. Two more! We have beat last week. The total only ever goes up. We now have had 66. We are 3 away from the really nice number. We're still waiting on that last plank. We still have water. Drink. Come on, just one plank? There we go! Okay. Alright, alright. Alright. Why am I super prioritizing any of this? I paused the mine. This is the only construction project. Oh, right. I didn't put a path in. There we go. Okay, and they already built the tank because they had all the gears to hand, so back here, and send some gears, please. I don't even need to change the district limit, it's awesome. Okay. We have 2 tanks, which may be a bit more than... What are you guys doing? What are... The haulers are doing busy work. They evened out the amount of water between the 2 tanks. What the hey? Why is this a thing? Okay, we just need like 20 more gears and we'll be back to... Yeah, we just need the 20 gears that we used. It's nice seeing a bit of surplus food going on here. There's a lot more grilled spatterdock than I expected. Maybe I'm growing too much spatterdock? I thought I was growing a very small amount, but maybe that's too much? This is a lot of spatterdock. I think I'm going to reduce the spatterdock by a couple of rows. We do not need 100 spatterdock at a time, no! That's way too much. Oh, and there's another one dead of old age, because I can never escape it. Nope, that was definitely not Bob. That was a beaver called Quadvux? Quadvux. The interesting thing, though, is the beavers, they're definitely harvesting sunflower seeds. But I'm not seeing them in the food. Where are all the sunflower seeds going? Where are all the sunflower seeds going? Are they just eating them instantly as they harvest them? Oh no, wait, there's 2. They're eating the sunflowers, they're prioritizing the sunflower seeds. Why? Okay, we're back up to 350 gears. So stop sending gears and unpause the building of the mine. They're like sunflowers. Well, it's not that they aren't replanting them quickly. It's that they're eating the sunflower seeds pretty much the instant they're producing them. Look at that line of beavers with their logs. That's great. I would increase the number of their sunflowers since they're eating them so quickly, but I actually want them to eat some of the spatterdock and carrots too, so, okay, so how are we doing? It's nearly the end of day 2, and they still have enough water for a day or two, I think. How's production doing? They're fine. They have 600 and they have 600 and something. I choose to believe that production will make it. I'm not even sure if I should bother checking the water levels over at Prime. Hey Prime, how you doing? How many years has it been since you touched the little tanks? Just a question, how stale is this water? Oh! Well, the beavers are just messing with us now because they just skipped back right past the really nice number. Because 3 of them just all died at once. This is the highest. We're just flying through the numbers now, and we skipped the really nice number because the beavers, they're not nice. No really nice number for the death count, no. Ah, well. Speaking of chestnuts being out of control, this is a lot bigger than the last time I came over here and actually looked at these. There's a lot more chestnuts here than there were. They're filling in around everything. It's that's a lot of chestnuts. Slide away, slide away. Let's oh, the berry. Okay, the wheat's getting harvested. The wheat is getting harvested. Life is good. We're still looking good on having water. I definitely could have the new metal district pump some more water. I'd hate to waste the spatterdock, but considering how much they have, does it actually count as waste? It's gonna take 18 beavers a really long time to eat 84 grilled spatterdock, I'm thinking. Especially since they keep eating the sunflower seeds. They're snacking so much they're not having their dinner. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna unpause their water pump. Or should I? No, actually, no. No. No, 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 not pausing the district center, pausing the water pump. They can still go another day on this amount of water. Because I don't really want to kill the carrots I don't really want to kill the carrots either. The sunflowers will survive. They're remarkably resilient, actually. But, the carrots will die in, like, a day. So I want to try to go as long as I can without turning the pump back on. So I think they have at least another day's worth of water in these tanks. So I won't have to start pumping until tomorrow, and then that'll be only 1 day left of the drought. And another old age death. The beavers are determined to smash every record I've ever had. And the water is still deep enough for the children to use the Lidos, so, you know. Alright, this is looking good. Production is producing, and new metal is not yet dying of thirst. And the Prime District is like, drought? What drought? We have never heard of such a thing as drought. Oh, that's so sad. There's enough wind to get the carousel running, but no beaver is using it. Not even the children. Okay, I'm liking this. No homeless beavers, no unemployed beavers. How's this coming? They finally brought all the logs. Look at that. No, the beavers aren't dead. There's been a constant birth. The birth rate is through the roof. But yeah, my total colony has probably died several times over by now, over the course of my several streams of this game. Currently, I have 105 beavers and 7 empty beds somewhere. Now I have 106 beavers and only 6 empty beds. Haha! So, you know, the beavers are replacing as fast as they are, Now, the main thing with the beaver colonies is that there's 2 different kinds of beaver available in the game right now. I am playing with the original kind, the folk tales, and they will have children as long as they have homes. If they have a house with an open bed, they will have a child to fill that bed. The other faction, the Iron Teeth, if I remember the name correctly, they're a little bit different. They have abandoned biological breeding. They have breeding pods that you feed berries and water into, and which produces a baby beaver. So the Iron Teeth, you can actually have a very large homeless population that is constantly that you're producing replacement beavers through the way of the pods. Well, yeah, kind of you, but also like for the folk tales, the berries are useless. The berries are for the beginning of the game. For the folk tales, the berries are for the beginning of the game. They're the first food source that you have, but they're also the worst food source. You don't get any effect from eating berries. Pretty much all of the other foods have the effect of giving the beaver a longer life, or making them more productive, or making them happier, or that sort of thing. Berries, they just provide calories. So, for the folk tales, once you get crops going, the berries are useless. These berries that I'm looking at right now, this whole gigantic patch of them, it's useless. It's wasted ground. I haven't figured out what to do with the ground, so the berries are just there being annoying. But I have no use for them. If I were playing Iron Teeth, there would be constant use for the berries. I can't actually set it on fire. It won't let me. I can uproot the bushes, but I can't set them on fire. Nor can I put explosives on top of them and set those off. No, I have to actually take out the bushes in order to put down explosives. It's a whole thing. But for Iron Teeth, berries are useful through the entire game because that's your replacement population. And we have a day of water. We still have a day of water here in New Metal. Somehow my math is wrong. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. I don't care. They still have over 50 water here. They'll make it through the day. Tomorrow I can start pumping again because the water will return. It's all good. It's all good. I'm happy. Life is good. Someday I'll have a mine. Someday. Okay. And looking at the time, with the reassurance that New Metal here will in fact make it through the drought, and so will probably production? Yes, production will also make it through this drought. Maybe I didn't need 2 barrels of water after all. Oh well, better safe than sorry. Okay, with the assurance that New Metal is going to live through this drought, this is actually where I'm going to save before the drought ends. Haha, because that's the way I am. Because this is where I'm going to call the stream for the evening. New Metal will survive, and next week I'll have a mine, and I'll figure out something. I don't know. Once I have the mine, what do I do with all that metal? What do you build with metal? I can build a tribute to ingenuity in every district. That's what I can do. Well, that'll be a place to start. I'll have enough metal to be able to do that. That'll be a whole ass thing. But that's I'll set that up next week. For this week, I'm going to save, looking at the New Metal district, believing in their survival, and in having enough beavers here to run the mine. That's what's happening. Or not happening, as the case may be. Anyway, for anyone wondering what's going on, why I keep ranting about flooding, all the wonderful beaver shenanigans, you can find them on my YouTube channel. There is a playlist there of all of my previous sessions of Timberborn, as well as most of the other games that I've played. And the Timberborn will update every Tuesday, with the previous Thursday's playthrough, or session, or stream, or however you want to call it. And I will be back again on Sunday night, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing a brand new game because I finished Solasta. So I'm starting a new RPG. In part due to votes that I solicited on my Twitter, I will be playing a game called Game Deck on Sunday, which is a cyberpunk mystery RPG. I've played the demo for this one and I found it really interesting, so I acquired the game itself, and that is the one that I'm going to be playing on Sundays for the next little while. So I'm not sure if within my current games library I could have gotten further away from Solasta than this, but it's what I'm doing. And then I will be back again on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as enough people can be brought together to form a room. I will be playing Among Us with a pack of my mostly local, mostly writer friends. We've been having a lot of fun the last few weeks, so that's definitely something to be tuning in for. And then next Thursday night, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Timberborn for Try Not to Die Thursday. I'll be finishing off my mine, and I will be building monuments to my greatness, because why not? Why not? And that's the plan. That is the plan. That's the upcoming week. So, tonight has been a lot of fun. The incredible number of beaver deaths was truly incredible. And I hope that all of you had at least as much fun as I did. And I hope you have a great night and a great weekend going forward. Good night.